let's talk for a moment now. We spent last week talking about the song of the day, so let's finish that off before we move on to the last parts of davening. So at the end of the song of the day, there are two paragraphs in the Siddur in gray because they're only said at various times during the year, but they're not said most days. The first one is a long paragraph, Borchi Nafshi, and that is a psalm that is included on Rosh Chodesh. The reason we include it on Rosh Chodesh, there's a verse there that says about God renewing the moon, and since Rosh Chodesh is a time when the moon is renewed, that's what establishes a new month, is the new moon. So therefore we sing that psalm. According to the Arizal, and so according to Kabbalah, our souls actually sing Borchi Nafshi, sing that song every Rosh Chodesh. That's how the soul celebrates Rosh Chodesh. So we connect with our own souls by singing it as well during the davening. So that's Borchi Nafshi, that paragraph. The next paragraph is Ledavid Hashem Oiri, another psalm, and that psalm is included, believe it or not, it's already coming up, it's sooner rather than later. That's a psalm that's included in our davening both in the morning and in the evening and in the afternoon, from Rosh Chodesh Elul all the way through Hoshana Rabbah. So it starts Rosh Chodesh Elul and then takes us all the way through the high holiday season, all the way through Sukkot till the last day of Sukkot, to the day of Hoshana Rabbah. And the reason we add that psalm is because that psalm talks about the soul's yearning and desire to come close to God, wanting to be together with God and one with God, to see God, to perceive God, which very much captures the spirit of that time of year, the month of Elul and the high holidays, when we suddenly turn our focus back to God and try to deepen that relationship. So that's a psalm that captures that idea. Furthermore, we know that during the month of Elul, the 13 divine attributes of mercy are manifest during that month. That's a much longer conversation, not for now. But that's something that the energy, the divine energy that invites us and inspires us, motivates us, hopefully, to seek out God ourselves. And so the 13 divine attributes of mercy are reflected in this psalm because God's name appears 13 times in the psalm. So we see a little allusion to this idea of the divine energy that's manifest during that time period from Rosh Chodesh Elul all the way through the holiday of Sukkot. So that is those are those two psalms in the gray. And now we have a little bit of perspective when we will say them again next.